Hallo Weltraumpiraten. Guten Abend und herzlich willkommen zu einer kleinen Turnierankündigung und zwar für die German Infinity Championship. Wir werden das Ganze gleich ein bisschen Englisch und Deutsch machen, damit wir auch die internationale Community mit abholen. Bei mir dabei ist der Felix, der gerade eben noch an seinem Video arbeitet. Ah ja, da kommt was. Jawohl, da ist er. Hallo.
Hi.
Okay. Hello, Space Pirates. Today we are going to make an announcement video for the.
Hi.
Oh, okay.
Alles gut?
Hello, Space Pirates. Today we are going to make. I need to disable my own YouTube video because I got a loop. Okay, hello, Space Pirates. Today we are doing an announcement video for the German Infinity Championship. We are doing it in bilingual, so we will talk a little bit in German, talk a little bit in English, so we get the international community as well. So with me is Felix from the organization team for the German Championship. Hi, nice to meet you here. I guess you're a person in the community. Do you want to introduce yourself?
Sure. Hi, I'm Felix. I'm a walker from Stuttgart in the south of Germany, and I'm part of the organization of the German Championship since 3 years now. Yeah.
Okay, so you were already participating in the last tournament last year, right?
I was not participating, I was organizing
Yeah, that's what I meant.
last year and the year before, where we were in Wiesbaden, and last year we were in what's the name? Mannheim,
Ah,
just like this year.
okay, cool. So can you give me an overview about how the subscription is working so far? Uh, how how is it going?
So the tournament is from the 28th to 29th of September. We have Google Forms where you can registrate yourself. Then you will get an email from us where you have the payment options, and after that you will be set for the tournament. And at the same time, you also have to register on tabletop Turniere at T3. Yeah.
Okay, so I will by registering via the Google form, I will also be added to the T3 registration, or do I have to do that separately?
No, you have to do that separately.
Okay. Uh, okay, so how many participants do you already have registered so far?
So there are 61 people have a notation that they want to participate, and 25 out of 50 paid already.
Okay, so we're a little bit in a lack of payment so far.
All payment and also doing the Google Forms. So right now we have 35 people who did the Google Forms.
Mm-hmm.
So 25 from the pre-registered guys didn't do the forms yet.
Okay. If you get the Google Forms in the time, could you please send them to me? I can put them in the chat and afterwards in the show notes for the videos, so we can hand them over to
Sure.
as many people as possible. Okay. Also einmal kurz auf Deutsch switchen.
Ja.
Es gibt ein Google-Form, an dem ich mich registrieren muss. Ich muss mich am T3 auch gleichzeitig registrieren. Ich bekomme danach eine Einladung oder eine E-Mail mit Informationen, muss bezahlen und dann bin ich wirklich registriert. Soweit 35, hattest du
Okay.
gesagt? 35 haben schon bezahlt, 60 haben sich bisher vorgemerkt. Wie viele Plätze haben wir?
50.
Ah, das heißt, könnte voll werden.
Könnte voll werden. Ich weiß, dass also von meiner Community die Leute auch bisher eher sparsam waren mit Google Forms ausführen, aber ja, weiß nicht ganz warum. Vielleicht ist es zu schwierig.
Na
I don't know.
gut. Vielleicht ist es aber auch noch abwarten. Ich sag mal, wir kennen das ja bei anderen Turnieren auch, wenn es dann gegens Ende läuft und man genau weiß, was denn da passiert und wie die normalen Zeitabläufe so sind, dann kommen die Registrierungen natürlich hoch. Aber es hilft euch natürlich auch massiv bei der Planung vorab, Zuverlässigkeit und eine gewisse Verbindlichkeit mit reinzubekommen. Insofern wäre das aus eurer Sicht mit Sicherheit schon sehr hilfreich, wenn man da frühzeitig unterwegs ist.
Absolut. Wir gehen da in Vorleistungen der Jugendherberge gegenüber und dementsprechend hilft es, wenn wir sichere Anmeldezahlen haben.
Mhm. Okay. Before we get to the surroundings, could you tell us something about the missions? Is the mission setup already published so far? Maybe this will help the decision making a little bit. Oh,
Yeah,
are you still there?
I am still there. Yes.
Okay, your video is frozen currently.
Ähm,
Now your video is gone.
ja, ja. Merkst. Warum?
Okay, we'll see. Um, so, can you tell us something about the mission setup?
Mein Dinger leckt gerade ein bisschen. Also, so for the missions, we gathered in.
Okay, I think we lost you a little bit.
Bin ich noch da?
Ja, aber irgendwie ziemlich abgehackt. Ah,
Bild
na,
haben wir wieder.
Bild haben wir wieder.
So, for the first round, we will play supplies, but this will be a custom version of supplies by Thomas by Yeldin Söcker.
Mhm.
He wrote an alternative ITS. So he looked at all the different missions and rewrited them in some way. And for the first round, we will play his version of supplies. And
Yeah, okay, for your reference, I will show the mission on the screen right now, and I will
he,
add them in the show notes as a link as well.
so he does specific stuff differently. So he changed the gathering of objective points from the end of the game to the end of your player turn.
Hmm.
So you will gather points at the end of each of your own player turns. You can get 1 objective points when you control a supply box with a trooper inside the enemy half at the end of each turn. And you will get 1 objective point at the end of each of your player turns if you have at least 2 troopers controlling a supply box. And then also you can get 1 point when you have a lieutenant controlling a supply box, and also he introduced into all his missions his version of side objectives, of secondary objectives, of secret objectives. So you will draw 6 cards at the beginning of the game, and at the start of each of your player turns, you decide, you choose one of these 6 cards which you want to do in this turn. And if you're gonna make the card in your turn, then it's good, then you get 1 objective point. If not, it will be discarded.
Oh, cool. So I'm forced to do one objective each round. But I have a little bit of variation depending on what the situation on the board is. But
Yes,
I have to do something according to the mission setup every round.
exactly. So you have to do you have to gather 2 supply boxes each round, basically.
Mm.
And you also want 1 supply box in the enemy half. So
Yeah,
you are forced to play the objective much more.
yeah. I was relating to the side objective, but yeah, for the mission as well. I need
Yeah.
to advance on the board. I can't just grab them and hide somewhere.
Yeah.
It's more of a push forward and backward during the game.
And also you are only controlling supply boxes as long as they are outside your own deployment zone.
Yeah.
So he even so you can't just force 1 box at your deployment at the back of your deployment zone. That won't count.
Cool. I think this is a really interesting variation of supplies. Have
We
never
hope so.
played that,
We hope so.
but
So I played it twice yet, and it makes a fun game. It makes it much more interesting, in my opinion.
yeah. And especially since it's end of turn, I can easily just grab a box as the first player, grab it, push it over the center line, and leave my specialist maybe there and
Yep.
grab the point. But he will get killed, and the opponent will simply grab the box and bring it over the middle line again. So it's not too much of units dying there, maybe. Nevertheless, it's a push forward and backward.
Right. Or you just you just don't care about the supply box inside the enemy half and just move backwards to your deployment zone edge, and then
Mhm.
but then you will get rid of 1 point. Or, I mean, you could get all 3 boxes in turn 1, and then you have again the situation of a supply box in the enemy half.
Yeah. Sounds a lot of fun. I really like that variation. Cool. I will provide the link to the document afterwards in the show notes, so everybody can download them.
Great.
Okay. So this is the first mission. Okay.
First mission is our custom mission, yes.
Cool. What about the second?
Second mission will be highly classified.
Okay.
And
Classic.
we will draw the cards before the mission for every table.
Okay. I guess you will provide me the cards you will draw afterwards, and I can ask for payment to share this information according to the ELO, so we can have at least measure out the pay to win.
No, I don't think I will provide it yet.
Aw. Mop, 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 mop.
Yeah. I mean, if there's like a real unavoidable offer, maybe. What?
Okay.
No, I'm kidding.
I have to say, from German perspective, this is a classic one. I mean, seems like all 24 in the year 2024, all tournaments going over 2 days have this mission included. It was on the Furor, it was in Göttingen, and it will be in the DM as well. So everybody should be used to this mission and the
Right.
different variations with the drawn cards and the fun they can provide. Besides that, I think there's not much to say about the mission. I mean, the mission is clear, no special rules, nothing really fancy there.
I mean, it's the third most played mission in Germany right now,
Oh, yeah, I can imagine that.
according to Infinity Meta.
Yeah, I can imagine that. I mean, beside the countermeasures where it's drawn randomly, it's more controllable, and it's still the basic idea of Infinity where you do the mission and have a lot of classifieds. I can really imagine that this is a mission that's played very often in Germany.
Right. Yeah, we were deciding between countermeasures and highly classified, but in countermeasures you can have gacha moments where you are just forced out by the cards you have drawn, and that
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
like highly classified is more fair, just more fair.
Yeah. I can see your point there, and I totally agree. Okay.
So,
Do you already know if this mission will be before or after lunch?
this will be after lunch.
Okay. So everybody should still be ready in the brain yet.
Right.
Okay, so we're going for the third mission?
Yes. Coming to custom mission was second place from popularity, and now we're coming to the first place according to popularity, and that's unmasking.
Oh,
Another
okay.
classic.
Okay, it's a classic one. We have an exclusion zone. So we
Right.
have at least one exclusion zone mission. Besides that, a lot of specialists heavy and a classic one with a little bit of killing. Nice mission. Yeah.
Exactly.
And probably quite easy. It's pretty straightforward, not too complex for the brain in the evening after 2 games were already set. So should should work.
Right. Yeah. That's the first day. Then to the second day. We will play resilience operations. But
Ooh.
with fixed cards again. So everyone will play with the same objectives, and we will have a limited amount of objectives in action. So we don't need like half an hour to place all the different objectives which are usually played in resilience operations. So you won't have to place
Yeah.
objectives and beacons and HVTs and provide beepers and so on.
Do you also draw the cards for the environment as well?
Yes, we will have one card for the environment as well. Yes.
Okay, so we will at that point they will already know if they will have the turrets or not. So basically, the the time to set up will reduced to a minimum. Ah, okay, I like that. Well, I'm just wondering which will
and
be
it's
the missions, but because I'm currently setting up a table in my garage to play with my neighbor, and we're going to play Resilience Ops as well.
okay.
And I'm currently not too used to playing that, so I don't have all the missions on my screen and in my virtual eyes.
Right.
So I guess at least for me that would be a little bit of preparation to see what missions can happen there, and probably being prepared for that. Even though Resilience Ops doesn't need too many specialists or restrictions on the lists.
Yeah, it's quite light on specialists, so that's why we have highly classified in it. So you at least have one mission where you need like specific specialists.
So it's 3 objectives, right? Objective cards.
It is 3 objective cards and 1 classified, as far as I can tell. Not sure about that.
As far as I know, it's basically no classifieds, but everybody has draws 4 objective cards and discards 1. And yeah, so a little bit of the mind game goes away, because both know the opponent has the same classifieds or objectives.
Yeah.
But the time to set up the table is a lot less, definitely. Yeah, I can see a little bit some of the missions that will probably sound fun there. I'll be interested which one were drawn afterwards. Sadly, I'm not able to join the German Championship this year. I'm dependent on family appointments, so sadly, no time for me.
Yeah, understandable.
But I will follow that event from the side. Cool, I like that. That's really different variation and doing something different. Basically 2 custom missions so far.
No, 1 custom mission and 1 resilience operations.
Yeah, which is generally not meant to be that way, but I like that. I think Corvus Belli just says either Resilience Ops tournament or not, but I don't see the point to make a whole tournament of Resilience Ops. It makes fun. Yes, of course you can do that, but adding this as one mission into the lineup is cool. Yeah.
Yeah, I actually played 1 tournament with 3 rounds resilience ops in this mode with pre-decided cards,
Mm-hmm.
and it was fun. It worked well, and you have enough different objectives.
Cool.
But yeah, the whole German Championship only with resilience ops would be a bit weird.
Yeah. I'll check the missions afterwards, just for my personal interest. Okay, and the 5th mission, so the final one?
The final one will be a new mission from the new ITS, which will be ITS 16 then.
Okay.
So, I mean, we will get new missions, and then we will, release it to everyone, which one we will play.
Oh, cool.
Can't say anything about it, of course.
Okay. Do you have any special insights and already know something
No,
coming up? No, nothing.
not at all.
Okay.
I'm very sure that Corvus Belli themselves don't have any clue yet.
Okay. But you're confident that there will be something
I hope so.
that will be useful. Yeah, was in the last.
Otherwise we will pick an ITS 15 one
Yeah, true.
for sure.
Okay, interesting. We have two variations which are not seen too often, two classic ones, one exclusion zone, and one new thing happening. Cool. I like that. Yeah, so that's about the mission lineup. Are the missions already published in the T3 webpage?
I don't. Let me look. No, I don't think so.
Okay, so we did spoiler some news here.
Right.
Hopefully this will help the decision making a little bit. And maybe with that, finishing the registration for the event. Okay.
Yeah.
So I had one question about the special rules for the tournament, but since we have two special missions and highly classified, you already said it's with fixed cards. Unmasking, nothing really special in there. I think there's not too much going on with any specialties in the missions. So, and the mission.
Don't think so either.
So the missions are already in that order. Cool.
I would say yes. Yeah.
Cool. Okay. So then let's have a look about the organization around the event. I guess there will be a lot of people arriving on Friday already. I guess that's possible. I think it's for 2 nights, the registration, right?
So, yeah, we have two different options. One option will be for sleeping at the Jugendherberge, and the other one is for just participating at the tournament and also getting all the food as everyone else and the drinks.
Mm-hmm.
And if you have a room there, you have a room from Friday till Sunday, yes.
Okay.
So you can arrive at starting at around 6 on Friday.
PM?
And yeah, 6 p.m.
Okay.
6 a.m. would be a bit early.
Yeah.
And you will also get dinner
Mm-hmm.
there till 7:30 p.m. And yeah, and we will be able to set up the tables already, and you can also play, I don't know, Ram Races, Tech Raid. I will bring Tech Raid with me, for sure. Or I don't know, Defiance if you want to.
Okay,
Or
so
just a regular game of Infinity if you don't think if you think you need like a practice game on Friday.
I think I know somebody who can't get enough of Infinity games.
Yeah.
Okay, so Friday the location is already open, and so basically it's the same entertainment program as on Saturdays, playing games.
Basically yes, but of course with not all the people which will be there on Saturday. Of course, not everyone will arrive.
Yeah,
Friday. But yeah,
of course.
basically you can do everything like on Saturday.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's cool. That's a lot of Infinity deep dive. A lot of around that.
Right.
Okay, this also answers the question: what's the program for Saturday evening? Um, what about you already said there's dinner on Saturday. What about eating, drinking over the days? What do we have to prepare?
So everyone will get some drinks, which are included in the price already,
Hmm.
and everyone will eat on Saturday lunch and also dinner, and also on Sunday we will get lunch as well. And for the people which will stay at the venue, they also get dinner on Friday and breakfast on Saturday and Sunday.
Okay, so basically the all-inclusive package.
Yes.
Cool. Yeah, sounds good.
Yeah. And everyone who was last year there was very happy with the meal. So yeah,
So, for me, since I wasn't there last year as well. It's the same location.
it's the
Yeah,
same location like last year. Yes.
yeah, with a great view over the river or
Yes.
the canal.
It's the Rhine. It's the river.
Yeah, okay, over there. Cool. But big ships going there and a lot of lightful rooms.
Yeah. At the other side of the river there is BASF,
Mm-hmm.
which is like an city themselves.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
Yeah, so the location did look really good. I think everybody was happy with that as well. Cool. Yeah, I have an important question. Since I guess you will ask everybody to sign in their or send in their lists they are playing, right?
Yes.
And you will check them, and so you will have them afterwards. Can we from CNN get the lists that were submitted to make an review afterwards?
I I guess so. I would ask the players if they are fine with that, but if they are fine with that, I don't have anything against it.
That would be awesome, because then we'll probably make a preparation video as well, where we talk about the missions and our ideas and preparation, and probably make an recap video as well. And then maybe we'll
Nice.
have a chat video where we talk about top picks in the lists, what we saw, what we analyzed there. That I think that might be an interesting insight into the event. Okay,
Yeah.
I didn't get too many questions in the chat. Um, I did provide all my questions so far. So, is there anything that you want to add or ask for the community?
I mean, so we did ask uh for sponsorings from many different shops and so on. And we got like an overwhelming amount of sponsoring. So we have like a lot of prizes already,
Mm-hmm.
and therefore we decided that we will lower the price of a German championship by 10 euros. Because it's just not necessary to buy prices
Mm-hmm.
because we have so much already,
Mm-hmm.
which we are very grateful.
Yeah, I understand.
And so it's more affordable for everyone.
That's cool. I think that would help. Yes.
So everyone who already paid will get his 10 euros back, and we hope we will get like more guys to come.
Cool. Yeah, one note we should mention here is that is basically the German championship, but in the last years that was not only German people participating. I think
Yeah.
there were a lot of people, yeah, from neighbor countries that were coming over, and they are happily invited.
Yeah, the after Corona there weren't that many, but before we had Swedish guys and guys from Denmark and so on. And after Corona there was Papu from Spain.
Mm-hmm.
But of course international guys are invited.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, I think that.
And the number in T3 which you see first is not the amount of players who paid already, but only the number of guys who are interested.
Yeah, that's always a difficult topic in T3. It shows the people who are or signed in, basically just the first step,
Right?
which only shows the interest, and not how many slots are already occupied.
Exactly.
Yeah. Cool. Nice. Yeah. I'm a little bit sad that I can't join. I
That is
think
that.
I think I did register for interest as well before I realized I'm busy this weekend. That was my desire talking in me.
That happens.
Yeah. Okay. So then I think.
Mal alles auf Deutsch?
Ah, braucht das jemand von euch auf Deutsch?
Ach, keine Ahnung. Ich glaube nicht.
Nein, ich glaube, dass die meisten Teile waren jetzt relativ gut verständlich, abgesehen von unseren sprachlichen Barrieren. Aber wir werden das Ganze weiter begleiten. Wir werden, wie gesagt, auf jeden Fall ein Vorbereitungsvideo dazu machen, um das diesen ganzen Hype auch wieder hinreichend gebührend zu zelebrieren. Und dann schauen wir mal. Ja, dann sehen wir euch, hören wir euch alle beim nächsten Mal wieder und wünschen euch noch einen schönen Abend. Bis dann.
Bis dann. Danke, dass ich da sein durfte.
War eine Freude.